Pete's Coffee in the Keurig. Not bad. Don't hate it at all. Welcome back to the vlog, it's Boof. And I'm in the garage. We're still decorating for Christmas in the house. This process for us is about a couple weeks on the schedule. We're almost done. The one thing I wanted to add this year, because we usually add some sort of something every year, is a collar for my Christmas tree. You know, the little wooden box thing looks like it's in like a crate instead of like a tree skirt, right? So I wanted this last year, we didn't get to it. This year I'm gonna make it happen. Told my wife, drawed some plans, I'm doing it. However, I've changed my plans. Still want the collar, changing the design just a little bit, because in the garage we have 9 million pieces of furniture that we have plans for or want plans for, and I think I'm gonna use one of them. Not this guy, because I have special plans for him, but this guy right down here. This piece we found on the side of the road. It is absolutely dated and really run down. We weren't really sure what we were going to do with him, but we've had him now in the garage for about a month or 3. So I'm gonna use this as my project piece to create a collar for my Christmas tree. And in true fashion, I'm bringing you along. Now I know my wife would probably say, let's do a time lapse of you dismantling this thing, cussing at it, deciding that what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. We're not doing that. Not gonna happen. In fact, what you're gonna get is this. It's done. The piece is in much worse shape than I thought. Definitely a lot of scrap that I can't use.
Sweetie, I'm so glad you got this all torn apart. It's gonna look great when you put it back together. Look, babe, come here. You're doing a fantastic job, honey.
Yeah, when I put it back together. Probably should have told her it's not gonna be a bookcase. But I have a fairly large pile of scrap on the floor. Whoop. That is mostly useless, mostly. I have a somewhat reasonable pile of wood to work with. I think there's gonna be enough to do the project that I want. I'll probably just have to make some adjustments. My original thought was to keep the painted wood and maybe make it look a little antique. Not gonna happen. I don't like it at all. So I'm gonna run the pieces through the planer and clean them up and see what I'm working with then. Definitely needs work. So I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna put on my little respirator and run these through the planer, and then we'll be back and we'll see what we can make this pile of wood look like.
21, right?
21 inches. There's a pencil right there in the pencil holder.
Oh, there's a pencil holder. That's so cute. And I have to line it up while it's up.
While it's up, yep.
I didn't get all the way through, kind of. I'll send that off.
You'll be fine. Walk it off. So, we've got our pieces cut. I did go ahead and plane both sides, and as you saw, Melissa just chopped them down to size. We needed 21 inches. We opted to go with, instead of 15 inches tall, we went with exactly what we had with the wood available, which is just over 13, I think. Love it. We are now gonna assemble. The wood turned out really nice once we planed it down. and cut it. So we were able to scavenge enough wood for the project. So now we're on to assembly per the plans. 21 inch by 13 inch, 3-sided tree collar.
Are you putting a top on it?
I was wondering the same thing.
I think it needs a top.
So, could you not, instead of putting a top in it, buy some greenery?
Oh, and put it in there.
And put it, and stuff the box with the greenery so it's coming out.
I like that. Cloth doesn't work because the cats will climb in the tree.
Yeah.
The cats are always in the tree. We don't mind.
Because scrap wood was being used and we had 2 pieces to actually get our total height, those 2 had to be joined, and they used pocket screws to do that. Pretty simple and easy to do. Once all the sides were together, it was then to assemble the pieces, and we used the same process of pocket holing each side.
You saw us make it 3-sided. You saw us pocket hole it together. We brought it in to test it on the tree, and plot twist, we love it just as it is. So we're not gonna trim it. We're gonna leave it really raw and plain, but it looks amazing. Let me show you. Check that out. Is that not adorable? Gypsy likes it. It's too cute. And again, it just slides right over the cup of the tree, the stand, and it looks amazing. Yeah, Melissa will pull it out so you can see. It just slides right over the tree. Nyla and Gypsy approve, but it just
Test it out on Petunia.
finishes out the base of that tree nicely without having to do a tree skirt. We're gonna leave it just like this. If you remember what that first thing looked like, the first cabinet, we turned it into that in about an hour and a half and 0 cost. So that's a win. Check us out next time. I think we're almost ready to do a grand tour of the house so you can see all of the decorations. Hopefully we'll get that done this week. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for your help.
Welcome, it was fun.
Bye. Push record. Thanks for listening to my monologue while I was not on record. So let's try this again. The piece is in much worse shape than I thought.
You gotta snap yourself back in.
So,
Battery's not dead. It's only flashing red. Clearly that means it's not dead. I must do everything. So exhausting being me.
so
What are we videoing? What are you videoing?
Me?
I'm not videoing shit. What are you videoing?
Well, we're gonna do a striptease and then, you know, it'll be sister's video.
Well, that's not going on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think they've been drinking.
We're not doing that.